Welcome everyone to today's broadcast from the Hoosier Gym here on West Washington live stream. We have the West Washington Lady Senators taking on the Jeeps of Northeast Dubois. This is a game that has been in the making for about 3 years. It was snowed out a couple of years ago, then last year it was canceled altogether. So this year they were able to get it together and are able to come here to the Hoosier Gym in Knightstown and play their varsity and junior varsity basketball games in this historic gym. Those of you who don't know, this is the gym that Hoosiers was filmed in. The Lady Jeeps are in the locker room from the famous speech. The Lady Senators did get to tour that before the game, before the JV game, so they did get to see it, but they are not in that locker room. Lots of interesting things to do here, seeing all the memorabilia and the things from the movies, or from the movie, so it's a great place to play. The Lady Senators come in after dropping their last game to Crawford. They're in the friendly confines of T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium. So they are on a one-game skid. They come in to this game, which is going to be interesting for them. Those of you who don't know about the Hoosier Gym, there are two half-court lines. So that makes this court about 10 feet short of what a regulation court is. So the rules are to cross it over into the front court. You cross over both lines, and then once you do that, you're allowed to go back one line. So they call that over two, back one. Some of you are familiar with that because the boys did come up and play Washington here a couple of years, I believe it was 3 years ago. So that is a familiar thing for you, but it is something that is going to take a little bit of time to get used to here at the Hoosier Gym. Also, another change over on, well, actually on both sides, but as you can see over on the far side from where the camera is pointing, there are two out-of-bounds lines over there. So when you go to throw the ball in, the red line is the out-of-bounds, and once you get in bounds, the black line is the out-of-bounds line. So other than that, it will be a fairly interesting game for the Lady Senators. So that's kind of the makeup of the court here. I was able to sit down with a couple of the Lady Senators, first Sarah Stice and then Ryan Russell, and get kind of their thoughts on what this game was going to be like and how it was going to work. So we're going to jump into that. We've got about 12 minutes before the start of the game, and we'll be back after we hear from both of them. Welcome everyone back to Senator Pregame Show. I'm joined by junior guard Miss Sarah Stice. Sarah, tell me about the experience so far that you've had here at the Hoosier Gym.
Well, just being here, it's very, very different from our gym, being as it is shorter. I think it's 10 feet shorter. You got to cross over two lines, but you can go back over one line, and that's what's considered your half court. And it's going to be very difficult for me to try to memorize that. What effect does it have on your shooting? Because you and Ryan both shoot, deep threes. So how is that going to affect your shooting? Just the range of the floor and how it looks. I think it'll be a little different, but I think it'll also help us playing at different gyms too, because it'll give us different opportunities and different places to shoot at.
Looking forward on your season, it's been kind of a season of up and down. You've had some great wins, you've had some losses that are close ones. Right now your team sits at 8 and 9, and looking forward, you've got sectional coming up in just a couple of weeks. So what's your thoughts on sectional?
I'm really excited for it. I think we've learned over the past few games of what to do and what not to do, and we've seen glimpses of what we can do. And I think sectional, you'll see it all. There's not just going to be glimpses. It's going to be the whole 32 minutes of the game, and we will be playing hard.
Also looking at sectional, which is, like I said, just around the corner. You've got Trinity in your sectional, number 2 in the state. You've got Edinburgh, who's creeped into the top 10, top 15 at different points throughout the season. And it's on your home floor. What kind of mindset does that give you?
Oh, I'm really excited for it being as it is our home floor, because I know that we can beat Trinity and I know that we can beat Edinburgh, being as we did almost beat Lanesville and we did beat Orleans, and they are ranked.
You play the Northeast Dubois Jeeps here. It's been a game that over the past couple of years has been snowed out. You've tried to get up here to the Hoosier Gym. What do you know about the Jeeps?
I don't really know much about it, but I do know their boys last night did beat Paoli in like a last-second shot or something like that. So I don't know much about them, but I know girls basketball's never beat them before, so that's something that we're going to come out and try to do.
Well, that's a good philosophy to have today on a historic day here at the Hoosier Gym in Knightstown. It's one of those that the Lady Senators, like you said, have never beat the Lady Jeeps. Today might be the first day ever. What do you have to do to have a successful day today?
I think like one thing that's really going to help us is getting up and down the floor and constantly running and not slowing down and playing to like their speed or anything. We want to play at our level and just keep running the ball and getting layups and easy shots and get the score up so that we can play the game that we want, not the game that they want.
How does the shortness of the court, that extra 10 feet, how does that affect the speed of the game? In my mind, it packs everybody kind of closer together. So for you wanting to get out and run, that's going to be a little bit different here.
I think we're definitely going to have to get a little wider and not so much like close in. We're going to have to, I think it'll be real different, but it might be an advantage. Who knows? I really don't know.
Well, that was my pregame interview with Miss Sarah Stice. I do appreciate you coming up, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Senator Pregame Show here at the Hoosier Gym in Knightstown, Indiana. I'm joined by senior guard Miss Ryan Russell. Ryan, what's the experience been so far here?
It's definitely a very cool experience. I mean, when we got here, we went to our locker room, and it's not the exact one that they filmed in. That's the Jeeps locker room, but we got to go in there, and it was actually really cool. And then in the back room, it's just a bunch of showcases, and it's all the stuff that was used in the movie, and it was just really cool seeing it. The gym's really cool to play on. It feels totally different, but I like it. I think it's very cool, and I'm glad that I got to do it before I graduated.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the movie that was filmed here. When was the first time you saw it?
Oh, gosh. I have no clue. I was really young. But we were walking in, and at practice yesterday, Dad goes, if you have not seen the movie, you have to watch it before we go. And we walk in, and Sarah goes, what's this movie playing on the TV out here? And we're like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah, I've never seen this movie. So she's completely lost today why we're here and why it's so big. But
well, when you use the word big, let's flip it. The court isn't as big as what a normal court is. It's smaller. So tell me the difference in the court. What's so different about it?
The half court lines are very different. There's 2 instead of 1. So as the guy in charge here has been telling us, remember, cross 2, you can come back over 1. And then the sidelines are different as well. There's 2 lines because the areas are so small. So when you take the ball out of bounds, you can cross one of them, but you can't cross the second one.
And when we talk about that smaller court, your range is technically half court here.
Yeah, that's what me and Mr. Isley were actually just talking about. He goes, we're just going to run 1, which is our half-court shot play, every single time down the floor.
There is not the W on the floor that is extended, but I'm pretty sure the regular half-court line is almost like the volleyball line, which is definitely within your range.
Yeah, I was shooting from there. Me and Sarah were both shooting from there just to see if we could hit them, and the first one we shot, we made, so.
That's a good sign for today, sign for today. Tell me about your trip up. I know you had to leave early to get here in time for the game. You got to spend 2+ hours on the bus with your teammates who you've spent the season with, but what's it like spending 2 hours on a bus ride?
Well, if we're going to be completely honest, I slept the whole entire way here. Sarah, she woke up at like 10 minutes before we got here, and I was awake, and she stands up, and starts screaming at us, everyone wake up, it's time to get up. I was like, okay, we're all awake, chill out, but a lot of us did sleep. I mean,
so it wasn't quite the team bonding that 2 hours on a bus ride could be, but because you guys had to come so early in the morning, you did get some sleep on the bus. Plans for the rest of the day. You know, you're here at the Hoosier Gym. You're going to get to experience, you know, the game. What's going on the rest of the day for you guys?
I don't think we're doing anything afterwards because some of the girls have to get back for the boys' game and work concessions and stuff tonight. And then I myself is going to get stuff for senior night. Everyone just kind of going their own way.
Okay. What do you know about the Lady Jeeps? What do you know about them?
We don't know a whole lot. We watched them against Orleans, and they look like a slower team. I mean, we outran Orleans, and Orleans matched up with them and never once got beat down the floor.
So what's that do on a smaller court like this? I mean, you guys like to get out and run, get out and move. You know, how's that going to affect your game today with a court being 10 feet shorter on a team that doesn't want to run?
It's going to be, I think, harder almost to try to get out and run just because the court is so much shorter. I mean, it's not going to take that much effort to get down the court, but who knows? It may come to our advantage as we hope it does, but who knows?
Your past couple of games, you've set or broke a record in each one. You got the steals record first, I believe. Then you got the assist record. By my count, you're 3 away from the free throw makes record, 18 away from the three-pointers made, and 83 points from 1,000, which would put you in second place on the career for the Lady Senators. Talk to me a little bit about your record-breaking career here.
So I know Dad's like, oh, this is such a big deal, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't want to make a huge deal about it. I don't want to be one of those people that sit here and brag about myself. It's taken a lot of hard work, and I'm glad my hard work since the time I was in kindergarten has finally paid off. But I'm not one that wants to bring all the attention to me.
What's the biggest highlight of your career? I mean, you're setting records, it seems like, every game. Biggest highlight of your career so far?
Oh, goodness. That's too hard of a question for right now.
I already know the answer. I know the answer, the highlight of your career.
What's your answer?
Winning sectional last year.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely it. I'm actually writing a paper about that right now.
Is there anything bigger than that so far in your career?
No, definitely not. That was unbelievable. I just look at, like, sitting here thinking about it, I get excited, and I'm ready for sectional this year, of course.
So then the biggest one that could be is winning sectional again this year on your home court as a senior.
Yeah, that'd be great. I hope it happens. I don't know. I couldn't imagine. It was so special last year winning it somewhere else, let alone winning it my senior year on my home court.
Well, Ryan, thank you for your time today. Good luck. Hopefully you get those three free throw makes today and can set a record here at the Hoosier Gym.
Thank you.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Indiana did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Welcome back to live action here at the Hoosier Gym, where the Lady Senators are going to take on the Lady Jeeps of Northeast Dubois. Those of you tuning in on Facebook and Twitter, make sure that you get over to the West Washington YouTube page. That's where the game will be hosted. Pre-game activities, of course, are always on Facebook and Twitter, but the game will only be listed on YouTube. So make sure you tune in to the YouTube page for that. Like I said, West Washington is taking on the Northeast Dubois Jeeps, who come into the season 5-12 on the year. Likewise, West Washington is 8-9, looking to even up that record at 500 with a win today. We are about 45 seconds away from the national anthem, and starting lineups. So we are going to step aside for those, and we'll be back with that in just a moment. Welcome back to action here. We had a little bit of trouble with the audio system, so it was an a cappella version of the Star Spangled Banner, so great way to start off today. Like we said, this is West Washington versus the Lady Jeeps for Northeast Dubois. Northeast Dubois is going to start Hadley Furman, the sophomore, averaging 9.4 points a game. Joining her in the backcourt is number 10, Jocelyn Sanders, averaging 5.4. Then Haley Ruckelhoff, averaging 3.2. In the front court, they start number 23, Madison Cave, the senior, averaging 7.2 points, and Brinley Royer, the sophomore, with 3.5. They are coached by Mr. Andy Chin, 40 and 49 in his 4 years there. Came off with a hot start, winning sectional in his second year, but then had a little bit of a slide last year, and like I've said, they are 5 and 12 this year. The Lady Senators start their normal starting lineup. The senior, Ryan Russell, 5'7", averaging 11.7 a game. Joined in the backcourt by Sarah Stice, the junior, 5'7", averaging 15.8. And the third guard in the three-guard set is Lexi Griffiths, the junior, 5'6", averaging 8.3. In the front court, you get both Keltner sisters. First, number 42, Lizzie Keltner, the freshman, 6 foot, averaging 6.8 points and 7.5 rebounds a game. And then rounding out the starting lineup is the senior, Cassidy Keltner, number 10, 5'11", averaging 10.4 points a game and 10 rebounds a game. So the double-double machine for the Lady Senators is Cassidy Keltner in the middle. They are coached by Mr. Darren Russell, who, like I've said before, is the winningest coach in girls basketball history at 68 and 52 in his 5 years. Last time these two teams met, it was a win for the Northeast Dubois Lady Jeeps, 51-36. That was January 14th of 2017. Last year they were supposed to come up and play here at the Hoosier Gym, but were unable to do so because of snow. So, they didn't get to play at all last year. Those of you who are just tuning in, please remember that it is an over 2 back 1 court, so 2 center court lines there on each side of the center circle. We're going to get Cassidy Keltner to jump it in the middle. She is going to jump with Hadley Furman, the sophomore. Cass wins that tip off to Lexi. Swings it around in the middle to Cass. Nobody guarding Cass. Cass goes up. Misses that one. Going to get a jump ball right off the bat. So Lady Senators start off cold there. Cassidy Keltner with an open shot, unable to knock it down. Jocelyn Sanders is going to take over the point guard duty for the Lady Jeeps. Goes into the post. Furman decides to pull that back out. Back to Sanders. Out ahead to Stice. Stice looks. Russell could have stepped into one there, but didn't. Into Keltner. Keltner around to Stice. Stice for 3. That one's short. So far, Lady Senators come up dry on 2 possessions. Cass was looking to block that one if Furman put that up. Drive, Stice gives ground. Furman for 3. No good. Defensive rebound. No good. Stice drives baseline. Nothing there. Kicks out to Cass. Cass for 3. That one no good. Almost 2 minutes of play gone here in the first, and we're still scoreless. Going to be the first turnover of the game. Ahead to Stice. Stice looks into Lizzie Keltner. Lizzie up and good for 2. Going to get a hand check. I believe they're going to get Lexi Griffiths for that one. Her first. 14 checks into the game. Rylan Kaub. Here comes over the top. Lexi Griffiths clears and comes out with the rebound. Lexi into Cass. Nice one dribble back into Cass. Cass dumps it off, tries to dump it off to her sister, and that's going to be the first turnover for the Lady Senators. Lizzie Keltner going to pick up that first personal of the game. So they're going to send number 10, Jocelyn Sanders, to the line. Up and good. Her first point of the day cuts that lead in half, 2-1. Lady Senators out in front. That one drops through too, so gives her 2 on the day. Going to be a jump ball. Lady Senator's going to retain possession there. Got to do a better job at inbounding that ball. Comes into the center to Lexi Griffiths. Reverses dribble, up. Good for 2 for Lexi. Cal drives, hands off to Furman. Furman out to Sanders. Sanders up, misses that one. Senators rebound and come back the other way. Kick ahead to Stice. Gonna have a turnover there, misconnection. Cassidy thought Lexi was gonna go baseline, or thought she was gonna step back, and she didn't. She went baseline instead, so turnover for the Lady Senators gives them 2. Lady Jeeps swinging it around Furman with a drive. That one up, no good. Senators unable to rebound that one. That one up and good for Sanders. Gives her 4. Keltner all the way, no good. Going to be a jump ball. So score 4-4 here. 3:41 left to go in the first. Another interesting thing, the subs don't come to the table. They go to the corner where then they're sent in from the officials from the corner. So Keltner able to get her foot on that one. A little bit of scramble defense here. Senators all over the place. Russell for 3. Lets that one fly. It's no good. Senators cold from three-point land so far, 0 of 3. In comes back in number 11, Haley Reckelhoff. She dribbles up the side where it's swiped out of bounds. Turnover number 2 for the Lady Jeeps. Keltner to the middle, dumps it off to Lizzie. Lizzie up, no good. Once again, dumps it off to Lizzie. Lizzie unable to knock it down. Goes over the top to Cave. Cave misses. Chase it down in the corner. Russell pulls down that rebound over the top to Lexi. Lexi looks at where to go. That one goes into traffic. They're going to stay with the Lady Senators, luckily. Stice going to take the ball out underneath. Stice for 3. That one no good. Keltner with the rebound and then gets fouled. So Keltner going to go to the line. Where she's a 63% free throw shooter. trying to break this tie here at 4. Which she does. First one up and good for Cass. Her first points of the day. Second one, no good. Gonna get a foul on Lizzie. Her second. Nice steal there by Russell, trying to find Lexi underneath. Sorry, Sarah underneath. So she's going to go to the line where she's a 61% free throw shooter on the year. Hopefully she can knock both of these down. That one up and good for Sarah. Her first points of the afternoon. Steps up, one bounce, spins it, lets it fly. That one's short. Going to get a travel call, so that's going to be turnover number 4. Lady Senators turn it right over. Russell breaks free down the lane, up and good for 2 from Ryan. Senators come out in a 1-2-2 press. They throw over the top of it. Cave down the middle, leaves it off. No good. Lizzie Keltner going to pick up her third. In comes 20, Mackenzie Brown. Goes over the top to Cave. Russell gets her hand on that one, but unable to get free. Nice take there by Riley Kalb. Ties it at 8. Stice for 3. Bang! Sarah Stice. Madison Cave with a 3. Lexi Griffiths drives, floater. That one no good. Still tied at 11, 40 seconds to go in the first period of play. Lady Jeeps looking to hold for 1 here. Lexi gives some pressure. .20 seconds to go. Kicks back out around. Skips it across. Cave again. No good. Ryan Russell going to pick up that foul. Her first, 5th on the team. So looks like Brian Russell's still going to pick up the foul. Going to shoot 2 is number 31, Brinley Royer. First one is up and good. She is only a 42% free throw shooter on the year. Second one, no good. Russell for three, no good. We're going to end the first period of play with the Northeast Dubois Jeeps out ahead, 11-12. They're up one here in the first period. We'll be back with the second period of play after we get this commercial break from the Washington County Community Foundation.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initially.
Back to action here at the Hoosier Gym, where the Lady Senators do trail by one to the Lady Jeeps of Northeast Dubois. Through the first quarter, the Lady Senators were only 3 of 8 from the field. Russell looking for Stice in the corner. Russell for three. That one no good. Lexi Griffiths with the rebound. Puts it back up, no good. Comes over the top, out to Ryan, back into Stice. Stice for three. Bang! Sarah Stice with 7. Gives the Senators a 2-point lead. Comes around the top. Gonna end up with a jump ball. Gonna stay with the Lady Jeeps. Into the corner, Reckelhoff with it, trying to get down the sideline. Lexi Griffith's going to pick up that foul. It'll be her second, 6th on the team. Comes into Saunder. Senators in their man-to-man defense. Russell with the steal. Up and no good. Senators have not been able to capitalize today on their turnovers, on their open buckets. It's a nice bucket there by number 11, Haley Reckelhoff. Cast one dribble, up, no good. Lady Senators going to go to a 1-2-1-1. Furman with that. And it comes around Sander. We're going to get a timeout from the Lady Jeeps. They're going to take a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay right here with you. Lady Senators do have this game evened up after 1 period and almost 2 minutes. So far for the game, they're shooting 5 of 18 for only 27%, but luckily the Jeeps haven't shot much better. They're 5 of 17 for 29%. Neither team can really get it going from the 2-point range. Lady Jeeps 4 of 14 and the Lady Senators 3 of 11. So not been the offensive performance that we're used to from the Lady Senators. Press is easily broken. Looking to feed inside from there, but nobody comes to that side of the block to post. Come across the lane, up. Not going to be a good 2-point bucket, but Sarah Stice going to pick up the foul, her first, 7th on the team. As you can see on the scoreboard, fouls are 7-2. Sander steps to the line. Oh, no, sorry. Royer steps to the line. That one no good. Keltner pulls the ball down and brings it into the front court. Stice. Dribble drive off to the side. Turnover for the Lady Senators. Still tied 14-14, 5:25 left to go in the first half. Reckelhoff drives into the lane, up and good for 2. Breaks the tie, 16-14 Lady Jeeps. Furman going to pick up that foul, her first. Comes into Cass back to Stice for 3. Bang. Gives her 10. Lady Senators out ahead 1, 17-16 after the 3-pointer by Sarah Stice. Senators slow it up. Stice again for 3. Bang. 13 for Stice. Stice for 3 again. Misses that one. Keltner there to get the rebound, but unable to do so. Jeeps come back the other way. Furman. Here's the drive. Nice closeout by Brown. Looking to get through the lane, unable to do so. Stice does a nice job of staying in front. Furman no good from 3-point land, but gets a rebound. And then we're going to pick up a foul on Sarah Stice. Going to be her second. Team's 8th. To the line is Haley Reckelhoff, the senior for the Lady Jeeps. Sub comes in. number 14, Rylan Cow, back into the game. Out goes number 10, Sander. Reckelhoff already with 4 points so far in the game, looking to add number 5 right here. That one up and good. Closes that lead down to 3. That one no good. Russell with the rebound. Stice right in front of us. Senators move the ball all over the place. 4 of them touch it within 3 seconds, and Lexi Griffith's going to go to the line after she's fouled underneath. Cal picks up that foul. Lexi, a 78% free throw shooter on the year. Drains that one. Gives her 3 points today, stretches that lead back out to 4. 2:55 left to go in the first half. Second one up and good. Cal doing the ball handling duty. Cass with the block. Lady Jeeps very content to work this ball around the perimeter. Nice move by Hadley Furman for her first 2 of the day. Lexi swings it to Stice for 3. Bang! That's her 4th three-pointer of the day. 16 already in the first half. Going to stay with the Lady Senators. That one poked out from behind. Lexi trying to get to the bucket. Out to Russell. Russell for 3. Bang. Senators now starting to catch fire from three-point range. 6 of 12 on the game for 50%. Madison Cave answers back with her own 3 to give her 8 on the game. Over the top to Lexi. Lexi to Stice. Stice swings it to Cass. They're going to come back and set it up again. Reverse dribble. Out to Russell in the middle to Cassidy. Stice thinks about it. Puts the ball on the ground a couple of times. Sarah drives, gets open, up too strong. They're going to pick up a foul on, let's see, that's Mackenzie Brown. Going to be her first, 9th on the team. So we're going to go to the other end and shoot some free throws. Number 33, Becca Brosmer. Brosmer only a 25% free throw shooter on the year, but knocks that one in. Reagan Niles back in, in for her first time of the game. Minute 2 to go here in the first half. Senators lead by 5, make that 4. Russell for 3. That one off. Going to stay with the Lady Senators. Russell misses that 3, but the Lady Jeeps are unable to get the ball under control. Cass goes up, comes down with that one. Hands it off to Stice. Stice drives to the lane. Up, no good. We get a rebound. For the Lady Jeeps. They're going to set up some offense. They've got 30 seconds to go here in the first half, trailing by 4. Like we said in the pregame, West Washington has never beaten a Lady Jeep, so it would be a historic day if they're able to do so here. It's a 3-point field goal that's a miss. Keltner with the rebound.
Defense, come on, girls.
4.3 left to go here. Going to come back the other way on the turnover from the Lady Senators. Back in number 23, Madison Cave, and I believe Brinley Royer came back in also. Keltner with a big block there to end the half, where the Lady Senators do hold on to that lead that they built up to as many as 7, but are only leading by 4 now. So we're going to step aside, have a couple of commercial breaks, and we'll be back in just a moment. Whether you are an individual with personal and family goals or the person charged with the financial goals of your organization, Sullivan Financial Consulting is here to provide you with an array of financial and investment planning services essential to your success. We will work with you hand in hand and, if need be, your other professional advisors to select the service that best suits your needs. Then apply our investment insight and expertise to tailor the required service to your unique situation and with your specific goals in mind. Contact Jamie Sullivan at 812-849-2670 or stop in at the Mitchell location at 700 South 9th Street.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back to action here at the Hoosier Gym, where the Lady Senators do lead by 4 over the Lady Jeeps of Northeast Dubois. Scoring breakdown in the first half. Hadley Furman for the Lady Jeeps has 2 points. Jaslyn Sanders has 4. Haley Reckelhoff has 5. Riley Kalb has 2. Madison Cave has 8. Brinley Royer has 1. And Becca Brosmer has 2. Likewise for the Lady Senators, all 5 starters do get in the scorebook. Ryan Russell has 5. Sarah Stice 16, already over her season average of 15. Cassidy Keltner with only 1. Lexi Griffiths with 4. Lizzie Keltner with 2. Mackenzie Brown does get in the game but does not score. Shooting breakdown as a team. The Lady Jeeps are 6 of 9 from the free throw line for 66%. They are 6 of 19 from the field for 31%, and then 2 of 8 from three-point range for 25%. So overall shooting for the game, they are 8 of 27 for only 29%. They did have 12 rebounds and 5 turnovers. Lady Senators were 4 of 6 from the free throw line for 66%, 3 of 13 for 23%. From two-point range, but then the three-point shooting, 6 of 13 for 46%. Overall for the game, they are 9 of 26 for 24%. They did have 16 rebounds and did tie the Lady Jeeps with 5 turnovers. First quarter score after 1, it was 12-11 Lady Jeeps. Then after 2, we come to our halftime score of 28-24. Lady Senators did have a lead all the way up to 9 before the Lady Jeeps started to rally back and cut it to just the 4-point lead that it is here at the half. In the first quarter, the Lady Senators did score 11, where the Lady Jeeps scored 12, and then in the second is where the Lady Senators stretched out that lead a little bit. They did score 17 in the second to just 12 for the Lady Jeeps. So with that, we're going to step aside, have a few more commercial breaks, and we'll be back for the second half of play.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
High school sports. It's the we that every community needs. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Whether you are an individual with personal and family goals or the person charged with the financial goals of your organization, Sullivan Financial Consulting is here to provide you with an array of financial and investment planning services essential to your success. We will work with you hand in hand and, if need be, your other professional advisors to select the service that best suits your needs. Then apply our investment insight and expertise to tailor the required service to your unique situation and with your specific goals in mind. Contact Jamie Sullivan at 812-849-2670 or stop in at the Mitchell location at 700 South 9th Street. Back to live action here at the Hoosier Gym, where the Lady Senators do lead by 4 after one half of play over the Lady Jeeps of Northeast Dubois. Lady Senators come out with their original starting 5, along with the Lady Jeeps. They do have their starting 5 in the game also. Ball is inbounded to Ryan Russell. She looks to set up the Senator offense. You get Cass across the middle. She drives, dumps it into Lizzie, who was unable to play much in the first half with her foul trouble. Lady Jeeps pull down that rebound. Reckelhoff thinks about it, pulls it back down, brings it to Cave, over to Furman. He's looking for a cutter to come across the middle. Cass with the block. Goes over the top to Lexi Griffiths. Into Lizzie. Lizzie up and good for 2. Gives her 4. We're going to get a turnover from the Lady Jeeps and a foul on Furman. I believe that gives her 3. They inbound it to Stice. Russell drives the lane. For the layup, up and good for 2 from Ryan. Gives her 7. Jeep's going to take a timeout, a full timeout. So we're going to step aside, have a commercial break from the Washington County Community Foundation. We'll be back in just a moment.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
Back to action here at the Hoosier Gym. Lady Senators went into the half with only a 4-point lead. They've stretched that out in the first minute 40 here of second half. Doubled it up to 8 right now. Finally, Sanders able to knock that one down. After two two-point misses there and 2 offensive rebounds. Stice thinks about pulling up for 3, hands it off to Lexi. Lexi drives the lane. Up and good for 2 from Lexi. It's her 6. Lady Jeeps just don't look like they're in sync quite yet in the second half, 3 minutes in. Turnover again by the Lady Jeeps. Russell comes out with it ahead to Stice. Stice thinks about it, hands off again to Russell. Gonna get a push on number 14, Rylan Cow. We get 2 Jeeps coming back in. Furman with her 3. And Madison Cave. It's going to stay with the Lady Senators. Out top to Lexi. Lexi swings to Cass. Cass looks for Lizzie posting across. She's got her sealed. That's where we need to look to get the ball to Lizzie. Lizzie up and good for 2 and the foul. Nice job, Lizzie Keltner. 21. Reagan Nice. I believe that's her first personal foul. Lizzie steps to the line where she's a 43% free throw shooter on the year. That one no good. Lady Jeeps quickly push the ball forward. Madison Caves misses that one. It's going to come inbounds to Lexi in the corner. Lizzie tries to get rid of it, but she's going to have the first turnover of the second half for the Lady Senators. Halfway through the third period of play, Senators up 10. Cass with a nice rebound there. Hands it off to Ryan to bring it up. Comes into Cass. Runs a little. Gonna get a travel on Ryan. Kind of got caught in a weird spot there. Not able to get the ball to the ground because of the Lady Jeeps around her. Sanders doing the ball handling here in the second half. Almost a steal there. Keltner with the block from behind. Russell with that. Kind of an awkward position there for Hadley Furman. Lady Senators up 10, 3:15 to go in the third period. Russell for three, no good. Senators have cooled off a little bit here in the second half. 0 of 2 so far from the three-point line. Keltner brings the ball up, then it's going to be poked into the backcourt. So Keltner resets, goes across to Lexi. Will be poked out of bounds and stay with the Lady Senators. Stice going to take the ball out underneath. 4 across. Ryan goes to the corner. Was he up? No good. Coach Russell got that ball right where he wanted it, into Lizzie in the post. She's unable to finish though. So Jeeps come back the other way. Going to be a foul on the ground. In the NBA, that's continuation. Going to get that one, but it's going to be Cassidy Keltner's first. In comes 11, Haley Rickelhoff. Out comes 23, Madison Cave. The 3-point field goal by Rylan Cobb gives her 5. Cobb hits the 3-pointer on the other side and then picks up her 3rd personal. Stice in the corner for 3. That one no good. Rickelhoff for 2, gives her 7 in the game. Senators lead cut down to 5. Minute 30 to go in the third period of play. Cass up, no good. Russell going to pick up her 2nd personal foul. Lexi with the block. going to be number 4 on Hadley Furman. So she's going to get to sit for a little bit. Minute 2 left to go in the third. Cass misses that. Makes them 0 of 2 so far in the second half. In comes 31, Brindley Warrior. That one too strong. Senators clinging to a 5-point lead here. Russell goes for the steal, doesn't get it. .30 seconds to go here in the third. Senators up 5. Nice move by Lexi. Lexi up and good for 2. Gives her 8. Getting her season average through 3. Sander bailed out by Lexi, who grabs wrist on her way down. So Senators going to go with man-to-man here. Lexi going to pick up her 3rd. So we're going to shoot 3 free throws here. They've missed the first one. Also misses the second one. See if she can knock down the third one. 5.5 left to go here in the third. That one she does end up knocking down. Keltner unable to hit the bunny to end the third period of play. So we're going to finish through 3. Lady Senators up 6, 38-32. We'll be back for more action here from the Hoosier Gym in just a moment.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Back to live action here at the Hoosier Gym, where the Lady Senators do cling to their 6-point lead. We're able to stretch it out 2 there in the third, but they had it up to 10. So Lady Jeeps do close that quarter fairly well. Senators have been led throughout the day by Sarah Stice, but she does have a cold third quarter. Had 16 going into the third and is unable to score in that third quarter. So Lady Senators going to get the ball to start the fourth. 8 minutes to go here in the game. Russell goes baseline. No good. They're going to get to shoot 2. 23 picks up the foul. That's her second. Russell knocks that one down. Brings her to within 2 of the free throw record at West Washington. Second one, up and good also, so now she's 1 away. Senators finally able to get a rebound. I believe we went 4 there and didn't get a single rebound. Lexi Griffiths comes back, misses that one. So the Senators continue their shooting woes. Only 38% here in the second half. Taub with a 2 gives her 7. Lizzie with the block, or Lizzie gets blocked. Nice reverse dribble. Taub 4-2. Lead is down 2. So we're going to get a 30-second timeout from the Senators. Coach Russell talking to his girls, telling them, getting them back in the game. They are up 7. But not a comfortable lead by any means. Taub still feeling it. That one no good. Stice looks to drive. Nothing there. Pulls up for 3. That one good. It's her 19 so far. Lexi gonna pick up the foul. Gonna be a push. Going to be 1-1. So Lexi goes to the line where she is a 78% free throw shooter on the year. Looking for her to knock these down, stretch this lead out to 12. A little bit of sweat on the floor, so it's mopped up. Going to go 1-1 here. Lexi knocks the first one down. Stretches that lead out to 11. Second one up and good. So 3 Senators in double digits so far. Ball comes all the way across, then back underneath. Stice with a nice fake, down the lane, up and good for 2. 21 for Sarah. Goes over the top. Madison Cave with 3 gives her 12 through the game. 2 of 6 in the second half for the Lady Jeeps. Keltner good for 2. Approaching halfway through the 4th period of play. Out ahead to Lexi. Lexi goes up, gonna get to shoot 2. (31). Lexi steps to the line. That one left short. So far, Senators 4 of 8 from the line in the second half. That one up, falls through, so Lexi Griffiths has 11. Stretches the lead out, 53-39, 4:09 left to go in the 4th period of play. Senators do a nice job of rebounding there, but then turn the ball over on the fast break attempt. Cassidy Keltner with a 2-point bucket. 55-39 Lady Senators. Stice with the steal. No good. Sarah Stice picks up her 3rd. .16 lead here for the Lady Senators. Russell gonna pick up that one, her 3rd. He's over the top, out to Cave. Cave up, no good. Nice bucket by Calb. Stice up and good for 2 again at the other end. Furman, no good. Lizzie Keltner picks up her 4th. Calb gonna step to the free throw line. That one no good. Keltner with the rebound. Nice find to Lizzie Keltner for 2. Another rebound for Lizzie. You can tell the Jeeps are starting to force it. Russell goes down the lane, gonna get fouled. She's going to go to the line with her attempt here. She has the opportunity to tie and then break if she knocks them both down. First one up, that one good. That ties her for the school record of free throw makes. In comes a group of Lady Jeeps getting some varsity action here. Girls who haven't been in before. 2:18 left to go. Russell, this one would give her the all-time free throw record by herself. That one good. So free throw record all-time at West Washington is now held by Miss Ryan Russell. We see 3 Lady Senators check in. We've got 2 Browns and a Destiny Nephis. Out come both seniors along with Sarah Stice. .209 left to go here in the 4th period of play. Ball comes into Lexi Griffiths. Gonna look to run some offense. Lizzie Keltner with a 2-point bucket gives her 10. So far 4 Lady Senators in double digits. Lady Senators once again get beat on the boards there. It's going to be 5 on Lexi, so she comes out. Sarah Stice comes back in. Mia Smith knocks down that first one. Second one up. It also good. Minute 30 to go. Stice tries to get to the lane. 21 going to pick up the foul. So Sarah's going to go to the line, shoot 2, where she's a 61.3% free throw shooter. First one no good. Makes them 7 of 12 in the second half. That one also no good. Shot there, but the Lady Senators unable to get a hold of it, so I'm going to stay with the Lady Jeeps. Minute 5. 21. That one no good from 3. Destiny Nephis, no good. Brown with a rebound. Going to be a jump ball. Lady Jeep's going to take over. Senators up 20 here. Becca Brosmer going to pick up the personal foul there. Lizzie knocks down the first one. Gives her 11. Stretches the lead out to 21. Second one gets nothing on that shot, so that brings us to the end of the game here. Lady Senators do come out victorious 64-43. Breakdown of scoring for the Lady Senators. Ryan Russell ends up with 14, Sarah Stice with 23, Cassidy Keltner with 5, Lexi Griffiths with 11, Lizzie Keltner with 11 also to give them their 64. The Lady Jeeps, Hadley Furman had 2, Jocelyn Saunders had 6, Riley Reckelhoff had 7, Rylan Cobb had 11, Mia Smith had 2, Madison Cave had 12, Brinley Royer had 1, Becca Brosmer had 2. Overall shooting for the Lady Senators, they were, hang on, let me pull up the right screen. So for the game, Lady Senators were 12 of 21 from the free throw line for 57%. From 2-point range, they were 14 of 30 for 47%. 3-point range, they were 8 of 19 for 42%. Overall, 22 of 49 for 44.9%. They did have 33 rebounds and 8 turnovers in the game. For the Lady Jeeps, they were 9 of 15 from the free throw line for 60%, 11 of 40 from 2-point range for 27%. 3-point range, they were 4 of 18 for 22%, and overall for the game, they were 15 of 48 for 25%. They had 28 rebounds and 11 turnovers. So for the game, the Lady Senators are victorious, 64-43. You couldn't really ask for much better out of the Lady Senators. Not quite the start that they wanted, but I'm sure it is one of those games that Coach Russell will have some learning points for them. We're going to go ahead and run a couple of commercials. We'll see if Coach Russell comes up. I know he's looking to hurry and get back for the boys game along with the players, because we've got some cheerleaders and things that have to get out to that game. So I don't know if he'll be up or not. So if not, we will catch you at the boys game.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing